Hello, I'm Carolyn Riley, a realtor in North Carolina. I get a lot of questions about how I became a realtor, so I decided to do a video. Let's go. So, in North Carolina, you have to be 18 years old, a U.S. citizen, and take a 75-hour pre-licensing course. So, if you are licensed in another state, you have another option. So, licensed in another state, you already have education. You can waive the 75 hours plus the national exam. Take the state exam, pass, you have your broker license. Waive the state exam, you're given a provisional broker license, and then you just follow the provisional broker rules, taking the 3 courses. Now, if you've no real estate experience, no real estate license, experience is not required. You do need the 75-hour course. The North Carolina Real Estate Commission website has a PDF that has the approved course providers. Please make sure that your course provider is on that list before you pay for your course. You want to make sure that you have somebody approved. You don't want to waste your money and waste time paying for a course, doing a course that you won't get credit for and you can't get your license with. So the course requires a book, Modern Real Estate Practice in North Carolina, the 10th edition. 10th edition. When I was in my course, a lot of people had the 9th edition because there was a mistake. You need the 10th edition of the book. It's $40 to $60. New or used. There is a digital version. I highly recommend that you get the hard copy with the digital version. I got the digital version and then I got the hard copy because when it came to wanting to look stuff up, and I just really wanted to have that hard copy of the book. So once you have your book in your course studying, terminology is a big thing. You need to know these words. They put questions on the exam, so they trick you. If you don't know the meaning of the words, you're never going to figure out the questions. You need to know the terminology. Study, study, study. Course, you pass, you're going to get a certificate once you pass the final exam for your course. With that information, you're going to be able to apply on the North Carolina Real Estate website. Application fee, $100. Testing fee is $64. There's also a background check fee that varies. The fee varies based on where you live. If you've lived in a lot of places, the background is going to be more expensive. I believe I paid about $20 for my background fee, and I've never lived outside of North Carolina. So once you're approved from the North Carolina Real Estate Commission, they'll send you an approval to take your final exam for the state with PSI. It's 2 tests, the state and the national. The state has 40 questions. The national has 80 questions. So once you schedule online with PSI, let me say one thing, 2 things really. If you feel like your background is questionable, you are allowed to pay $45 and do a petition for predetermination. This will allow the North Carolina Real Estate Commission to look at your background before going through courses and paying for an application fee. This is let me look at your background to be sure that you're even eligible for a real estate license. If you take your PSI state exam and fail your national exam and have to retake the test, it's $164 each time. Each time you have to retake, no matter what you're retaking, it's $164. It took me 3 times to pass the exam. Please do not be discouraged if you do not pass on the first time. Not everyone passes on the first time. I myself, I'm not a good test taker. I went in very motivated each time, trying my hardest. On my 3rd time, I passed. Be encouraged, be hopeful, keep studying. Travis Everett is a great resource, YouTube videos. I'll put a link also for his information. He's a North Carolina realtor, teaches real estate in North Carolina. I watched his YouTube, listened to his YouTube. When I didn't understand something, asked my instructor and still didn't get a clear answer, went to the book and didn't get a clear answer, I would look up a Travis Everett video and I would get a clear answer. So I encourage you, even if you're doing well with your instructor, Travis Everett is a great resource for passing the real estate exam. 80 questions national, 40 state. Once you pass both, they let you know right then at the PSI Center if you pass. They're going to send that information to the state. It takes a few days, 5 to 7 days, and then you'll get your approval, your license, after they do the character and fitness review. So it's not just background. Once you pass the test, there's a character and fitness review. They want to make sure they're protecting the public interest and promote confidence. So they do a character review of all people applying for a real estate license. So once you pass the character review, you'll receive your license in the mail. I encourage you to try your hardest. Study. This is not easy. A lot of people walk into this thinking it's easy. It's a lot of information to get a hold of, especially if you've never been in real estate. Once you get your license, it's not over. You're a provisional broker. You have to put your license under a brokerage to be active. You can't act on your own for somebody else in another transaction, market, or do anything else unless you're under a brokerage. Do your research, not just on the brokerage, the brokers. Interview. Don't let them just interview you. Interview. Ask questions. The first brokerage I went with, it didn't work out for me. Nothing was wrong with the brokerage. It just wasn't a good fit for me. Don't be afraid to say it's not a good fit for you. I'm going to do other videos to discuss that a little bit later, but that's the basics on getting a North Carolina real estate license. It's hard work. Once you get that license, once you sign up with the brokerage, money is going to start. It even really starts before then. Signing up with a brokerage could cost an enrollment fee or some type of fees one time. And then there's a fee for the North Realtors Association and fee for the MLS. There's money involved from the very beginning. So you want to make sure that you have some to be able to jump in rolling. Thank you.